Alright, my friend wants to build an electric guitar, so I thought it would be nice to record this as a little project. As I don't have much knowledge on instrument creation, I'll let my friend Jackson talk about basic plans before we start building it.
To start, we bought a body and some parts off of Amazon. This was just the easiest way that I could find to get everything together, and it only cost me about 60 bucks.
Now that we actually have everything in front of us, we can apply a base coat after we sand it, and then we're going to carve out any details we want and paint those too.
Once we had the kit unboxed, we began with sanding down the body and neck, just to smooth it out so the paint would be easier to apply. It was pretty simple and easy to do, just sanding. Once we did that, Jackson wanted to carve the mark of St. Michael into the body. As you can see here, I was keeping vigilant watch over Jackson's carving, just in case no accidents happens. The paint job was pretty simple. The whole guitar was just going to be black, and we were going to paint the mark of St. Michael red. Once all the paint coats were added, our plan was to add varnish on top to protect the paint and to add a gloss sheen. The varnish was looking pretty promising, and all we had to do in the meantime was to wait. We thought the addition of the varnish was going to look very good. That is. Yeah, it's not looking good. We had no idea why, but the gloss varnish looked absolutely horrible. We had to spend a couple of hours just to sand off the varnish. However, we were able to sand and repaint the guitar. We also discovered that this little cup that we've been using to clean our brushes made the perfect varnish solution. So we coated the entire guitar with this little solution.
Okay, after about a week, we're finally done painting and sanding, so now we can actually start getting the guitar built together.
Once the strings were added, we realized that the action was too low, which made the guitar sound like this.
Hey, God.
Believe it or not, the guitar is not supposed to sound like that. The reason it does is because the string starts too low, causing it to get stuck on the neck as it goes up.
Late hours and sleepless nights were undertaken in order to find a solution. That is, until we hypothesized a way to fix it. If we stuck a little piece of wood under the brick saddle, it could lift the strings higher above the neck. Due to this genius breakthrough, the strings were brought higher above the neck, fixing the issue with the low strings. With a bit of reassembly and string trimming, the guitar worked as expected, and it also looked really good. It took us about 2.5 weeks to finish this guitar, and I'm pretty proud of the results. I'm happy with what we have.